Hey, what's going on, guys? DJ S here, bringing you guys kind of an impromptu response video to the video that Seannanners put out there. If you guys didn't see Seannanners' video, it was called Money, 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 and he was discussing basically his thoughts on, you know, I think, I don't know if part of it had to stem off of Hutch leaving, but if you guys didn't know Hutch, the rumor is Hutch left Machinima and went back home and just picked up a job waiting tables again, and he gave up a $100,000 a year job plus to go back to waiting tables and going home. But I think you guys are probably like, that's ridiculous, it's crazy, but I think that there's a deeper side of the story that you guys probably can't understand unless you're Hutch. And for that, I mean, I respect his decision. I think it takes a lot of balls, and I mentioned this in one of Eight Thoughts had a reply to Hutch's leaving as well, and I thought his was a great video. But I left a comment on that video as well. But I don't know. I think that part of this money, money, money thing maybe stemmed from that because of what happened to Hutch. And you know, I don't know. Again, kudos to Hutch for stepping up to the plate. It takes a lot of guts to step out of a role that he wasn't happy in. And regardless if you guys think he should have been happy in it, that's not for you guys to judge. And I think that's the thing that most people will need to get over. If you're not in his shoes, you have no idea how it feels to be Hutch. There could be really some deep issues behind the reasons why he didn't want to be there anymore. I don't know. I don't know too much about that situation per se, but any which way, for what Seannanners was saying about money, 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 and you'll have to forgive me, I missed part of it. And look, that was a nice little triple kill right there. I really think that it's important to follow what you like, and if you like video games, pursue video games. But also, I think that there's some part of it that you have to have like a realistic point of view on things, and I don't think you should just give up everything that you have going on for a regular job or for anything else, for school, for anything. You don't just give up anything to pursue your dreams blindly. You really need to have some financial backing. You can't just step out in the middle of nowhere and expect to make money. I mean, you really have to have kind of something to guide you, and by just straight up like following your dreams, I guess is the way I perceived his video. You just got to be a little bit more careful than that. I mean, it's not easy to do something like that. What I personally recommend, and look at these guys rushing me over there. What I personally recommend is that you guys actually get a strong foundation in school or whatever it may be, a job, and then pursue your guys' dreams on the side. Make it a side business venture, and then who knows, it might turn into something bigger. I mean, I started off a college student and decided I wanted to DJ during college, and I turned that into a really fruitful gig. And like 2 or 3 years in a row, I pulled in like over 100 grand from DJing alone. I mean, it's unheard of, and I'll cover a lot of that in my Road to DJ series on how I became successful at DJing and all that other jazz. But really, it's crazy. I mean, and all the amount of money I made. Back to Hutch's point, I mean, I made a lot of money, but I was also the most depressed that I've ever been in my life during that time frame. Because I never felt so alone. I was a spotlight for hundreds and hundreds of people in a week, but I felt very, very alone at that time. It was before I met my wife, and it was a dark time for me, and I know Hutch probably is going through a dark time right now, so let him do what he needs to do. I'm sure he'll be back at some point, maybe not for video games, but maybe hopefully just on YouTube. It would be nice to see him. But as for money, all I have to say is this: you guys just try to be smart. You know, I would recommend. I started DJing part-time as a side gig and brought it on full-time. I started my video games as a hobby, and now I'm making a little bit of income off this as well. I mean, if you can turn your hobbies into careers, and then more power to you. But just don't dump all of your eggs in one basket and expecting that just to happen overnight. I guess that's my advice to you guys. Any which way. I gotta respect, and look at this is where I ended up dying right here. Gotta respect Seannanners and Hutch and the work they've done in the community. But check this out right here. I thought I had this guy, but because of that unreload, it didn't reload, and I ended up dying. Anyway, that's it. I gotta go. Have a good one. We'll catch you guys later. Thanks.